Hello, it's good to see you again. I hope you had a very blessed Easter. We surely did. It was exciting. It was a wonderful time at Plymouth Congregational United Church of Christ. And I join you again this week after Easter. And again, I want to share with you today from a very familiar text that usually comes up post-Easter. And it's from John chapter 20, verses 24 through 29. And most of us, we know this text, but I will at least sum it up for you. As we know, there is Thomas, who becomes eternally known as the doubter. For Thomas doesn't believe that Jesus has resurrected. He said, unless I see the nail marks in his hands and unless I touch the wounds in his side, I will never believe. And Thomas, because he doubts, carries this distinction for almost an eternity as doubting Thomas. And it's not easy, I must admit, for us, any of us, to believe the resurrection. So I really don't blame Thomas. So many of us have a hard time believing this very improbable and preposterous claim. But wait a minute. Maybe you've already witnessed the resurrection in your life, but you did not know it. Maybe you have been knocked down by life at some point in your living. Maybe you felt at one time or another that life had beaten you, that the circumstances of living had beaten you, that your situation had gotten you down, but you came back. You're still here, you're listening to this, and I think you understand what I'm talking about. I know people that doctors even told them that they were at their end. But you know what? They came back as well. I know many people who have been through the experiences of just not knowing how they could go on, not knowing how they could survive. And in the end, they found that they're able to continue on, to keep on keeping on, and to survive. Even emotionally, sisters and brothers, we can be distraught because of great disappointments in our lives and betrayals, feeling that we could not possibly go on. But you know what? We find that we're able to go on. We find that we're able to come back. There are many instances in my life, in your life, in our lives, where we have come back, where we have overcome, where we have stole victory from the clutches of defeat. I think that you have already experienced, therefore, a resurrection in your life, and maybe you have experienced a series of resurrections in your living. So you know that resurrection is real. Resurrection is real because you're still here, because you're able to still stand up and you're still able to go forward. You came back from destruction, you came back from defeat, and for some of us, it seemed like we were in the midst of what was certain death, but we came back from that. So I'm here to declare to you today, this week after Easter, that resurrection is real. It is real in your own life, and it is declared in the words of this gospel that we find in John. I ask and I beg you to claim the miracle and to claim the power of the resurrection. Claim it, believe it, and live it, because your eyes have already seen God acting in a powerful and miraculous way in your life, in our lives. Yes, it is the season of resurrection. It's the season of hope and possibility, potential. It's a season of newness. We shake off the gloom of Good Friday or of Maundy Thursday. We shake that off and we step into a new world where God has made a season of new possibility, new hope, and new dreaming. I wanted to share those words with you as we go through this time now after Easter. Let us not lose the feeling, let us not lose the spirit, but let us hold on to what God has shown to us. God bless you, and I shall see you next time. Take care.